Hello, everyone, and welcome once again to Life in the Pack on ASU-TV and Red Wolf Radio. We've got a crowded room today. We have Fielding and Brad in our left camera, and me and Robert in our right camera, and we're here to talk to you about everything going on campus. We all survived our midterms, and we're all very excited to get going. And it's game day today, which is kind of weird that we have a game day on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
And Brad is the resident sport expert. How do you feel about today's game?
We're going to lose.
Oh, are we?
Wow.
You're being real positive.
Well, Appalachian State's just crushed everyone they've come into contact with, and Arkansas State's, I don't know. The defense isn't good. I think Appalachian State's just going to roll through us. But, it's at home. That's the saving grace.
Yeah. Tell us how you really feel, Brad. Tell us how you really feel.
I consider myself very supportive.
Yeah.
An A-State fan.
Mm-hmm.
But just calling it how it is, this Appalachian State's just much better right now.
Well, I hope you enjoy this game in that fancy press box you get to sit
For
in.
sure.
Okay?
I love it, yeah.
Anyone else going to the game? Anyone else going to go out there, witness this game?
I got homework.
Big pass.
Yeah, I think the rest of us have academic work, which is going to keep us from doing it because
I don't do that.
we're on the tail end of midterms. I know, Fielding, you mentioned you got a big old test coming up.
Yep. Anatomy.
Oh, man. Oh, you always are complaining about anatomy.
Anatomy's
here,
gonna
man.
kill me, man.
Jeez.
It's gonna be the death of me.
Did you finally learn what the parts of the skull were?
I did,
You
and I
remember?
made 100 on the quiz.
Ooh.
And now I
look
have
at
to
your boy.
remember it for my practical, which is gonna be hard. So.
Oh man, sympathy goes out to you, man. We just have to learn how to do all this. You actually have to be book smart, and I feel for you. But aside from game day, we've all survived midterms. Midterm week has come and gone. I think we all survived. Brad, how did you go with midterms? You haven't been in here. First time in here.
Yeah.
Tell us how you survived midterms.
Well, I didn't really have any strict midterm tests. I have one coming up next Tuesday for political analysis. But with multimedia production, a lot of it just kind of keeps rolling, and they just say, teachers don't really like going on their own. They like going on their own schedule instead of just having that set midterm.
Yeah.
And so I've been the benefactor of that.
Yeah.
So I've just kind of been chilling.
Yeah, we kind of talked about that last week because I was telling Fielding that as you get into your major, a lot of teachers won't take the time to do a midterm. They'll just be like, all right, here's your grade up to this point. Let's keep going.
Yeah.
And then here are the parts of the skull.
Yeah.
But Robert, how's it feel coming down from your midterm week? You feel a little bit more relaxed, or are you still stressed out?
I think after yesterday, I'm pretty more relaxed.
Mm-hmm.
Got the big old blue book test out of the way.
Oh yeah, did you ever find your blue book?
Yeah, I bought 2 of them
Oh, okay.
for 98 cents.
That's not bad. I might go get some blue books.
See, I thought that they were more than 98 cents because someone had one in U-Haul on the desk and it said free. Please, good luck on your test or whatever. And I texted
Wow.
you and I was
you
like,
told me about
I
it.
was like, do you still need a blue book? Because I was all excited. I was like, man, I'm gonna make Zach happy. $30 blue book right here.
No,
98 cents.
I didn't even need one, man.
It's it's a book. It's blue, and it has 8 lined pieces of paper, and you write in it, and it's for a test.
That seems like the biggest waste of resources.
I was thinking you can get a composition notebook or something for 98 cents.
You could buy notebook paper for a nickel.
Yeah.
So
But I guess Robert, you have to do it. So would you like to explain what they are?
yeah, how was using the blue book for the first time? Was it just like writing on a normal piece of paper? Did you feel special?
I did feel special.
Writing in the book?
Yeah, because I don't know, it just felt very. I don't know what the word is.
Professional.
Yeah, it felt not just a professional, but
Professional. Yeah.
higher up. I felt like I was a graduate student writing in a blue book.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Do you still feel like a graduate?
I feel very
student?
confident in writing in the blue book too. I feel like I did a lot better on my test because it was in the blue book.
You should always feel confident on your test. It shouldn't be because it's in the blue book that you feel confident on it. I feel a little bit more relaxed coming off midterms. Of course, I was like you, Brad, and I had teachers just kind of say, here's your midterm grade, or have a unit test that was in that week.
Yeah.
But I feel I'm ready to coast now through the rest of the semester till finals, and then cry.
I'm not coasting. That's kind of the cool thing about not having these midterms, strictly, is that you're always going at the same pace. So there's never, because we're always having a project, something at MMP. Sociology's always we're doing this group project, and she never really tells us when we're doing the group project. We just have to go to class one day, and then she just tells us what we're doing. And so I'd still there's one guy in my group who likes Naruto. That's all I know. So
What, likes what?
Naruto.
I always hate how you emphasize certain things.
How do you pronounce it?
How do you say it?
Naruto.
Naruto.
How do you say it? Phil?
Never seen it, but it's Naruto.
Naruto.
Yeah. I've had this conversation with you so many times about the way you pronounce
The
certain things.
Nar.
Well,
And they are.
I don't. What was it like? Because we named our like society, because the entire group project is that we get into a random group and we have to make like our own society.
Yeah.
And we called them like a group of people from Naruto, whatever. And it's like Akatsuki, something like that.
You're the resident expert. You've been binge watching it. You've been binge watching
I
it.
don't know.
What is it?
Say what
Like
you were saying again.
Akatsuki, like
How do you spell it?
AKA. I don't know. I may be completely wrong, but that's exactly. I mean, because that's like when we get in this group, the dude says the first thing, and I'm like, I have no idea what that is, but let's go for it. And then he's like giggling on the other side. He's like, I got something from anime in there, and I'm like, okay, so. I don't know. But I'm not gonna he's. So you think I'm probably talking about like this like skinny white kid, just like like this dude's like buff and he's on the track and field team, so
Nice.
I'm not messing with him.
Dude, but
So-
lots of athletes do like kind of nerdy things. Because I know there are a couple like professional athletes that play trading card games, like
Like
Magic,
Cassius Marsh is a really big Magic the Gathering player.
and then a couple of them will watch anime, even if it's just like surface level, like Dragon Ball stuff that they watched as a kid. But hey, it counts.
Yeah.
But what classes are you in, Robert? What one's really unique for you?
I don't really think any of them are really unique.
Yeah.
I guess like the most different one is my World Lit class.
Mhm.
Like it feels like I go to church, when I ever go to class. Cause we walk in, sit down, our professor just pulls out a book and just starts reading.
Yeah.
Yep.
Does he ask the congregation to turn to a page?
He does. He says, like he'll literally say it like turn to page 1039, and we'll start on, freaking, like, Diliad or something like that.
You know, thank goodness that the Bible has like
Psalm
chapters
Yeah.
and verses and whatnot. Because can you imagine a preacher having to get out there telling the congregation, turn to page 3307 so we can read from
It'd be
the
simpler
book?
though, because for me, I forget where books of the Bible are sometimes, and so like I don't know, like Habakkuk, whatever. Like if we go there, I'm like I know it's in the Old Testament,
I'm
but
pretty sure that's a fish.
is that not a book of the Bible?
Habakkuk?
Habakkuk? I feel like that is.
Halibut?
It is, but I think you're saying it wrong.
What else is
okay,
there?
Yeah,
Another one.
that's literally what I do.
I wouldn't know where that
Or
is
you're
too.
pronouncing like a certain like syllable.
But I think
syllable, like whatever the word is.
I think you're blessed with your World Lit class, because in my World Lit class, my first semester, yeah, now I'm just dying.
Get Brad some water.
Yeah, I need some water.
Get some water.
After pronouncing Habakkuk. Anyways, but yeah, like we'd have to go and read, and then we'd go into class. All right, now let's discuss, and everyone just sits silently because like two people read, and so we just sit there.
That's how my World Lit class was. Is that we would like he would just tell us to go read on our own, and then we'd come back and discuss. And a lot of time, it just felt like I was having a one-on-one conversation
Exactly.
with my professor, being watched by
Yeah.
12 other people because no one else wanted to talk. But
Easiest day. That was.
it was a pretty easy day. I liked my World Lit teacher. He was pretty chill. He'd come in and talk about stuff, and he was a pretty down-to-earth guy. But like I predicted before the show, with four of us, we use up time very well. So we've already come to the end of our first talking time. So we're going to play a song. Before we play a song, the ASU-TV people know that we have to get them out of here because we can't play songs. Brad, you know we can't play songs on ASU-TV. They'll kick us off the air, but that's all. There's nothing we can do about it. We got to send them away.
Yeah.
Brad, are you sad? Are you broken up about it?
They'll live.
Wow, okay. I care about them a bit more. I ensure them that we will come back after their commercial break and
I hope so.
that we watch the commercials with them on the screen that's behind me and that we won't really talk about anything while they're gone because
PSA is not
we don't want to
commercials.
miss out. You're right. PSA is not commercials. Correct. So PSA is not commercials, but they're pretty good. I like watching them. Have you watched any of our PSAs that we play?
Yeah, Smokey the Bear. Is it still on a rotation?
Smokey the Bear is still
Yeah.
on rotation. We
I
have
hope
one
the
with John Cena. Yeah.
I hope the one
I haven't
John
seen
Cena
that
comes
Oh,
on.
it's pretty good. It talks about love. I think they've witnessed it. It's pretty good. And it's a minute long, so it eats up a lot of time. But
Nice.
we like it. So we hope you enjoy these commercial or PSAs, and we will come right back. All right, welcome back. We're down a person. We lost Robert. He disconnected from our server, and he's gone forever. But he'll probably be back in a little bit. So now I'm over here, And Brad and Fielding, you feel really far away. I was really close to you the first time, but now you're really far away, and I miss you guys. How's it going way over there?
It's hot over here.
It's hot?
Is it? I'm pretty cold, honestly.
Yeah, I feel pretty good.
It's surprising because like usually when I'm in the K Labs, it's like I'm burning up after like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It feels pretty good.
No, I feel all right down in here, and I'm actually surprised because we've crammed a bunch of people in here, and it hasn't really ever gotten hot, well, except I guess unless you're Fielding. Poor
I don't know,
Fielding.
man. I don't know.
Maybe you're nervous.
I've been hyper all day. So
Really?
maybe it's that. I don't know. I can't sit still.
Really? You've done a good job today, sitting still.
Yeah,
You doing all right?
It's because I'm not in this chair.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're not in the way back chair.
Back all the way.
You're not in the way back chair. Well, we talked about getting past midterms in our classes, and now I want to segment into the more festive side of this, and that is the fact that Halloween's coming up.
Yes.
It's gonna be next week, and so
Is it really?
yeah, it's gonna be next week,
Jeez.
dude. It's craziness. Brad, what do you like about Halloween?
Oh well, the weather first. I mean,
You mean the 80 degree
It's
and
still
100%
Well,
humidity?
it looks like it'll be somewhat more, timid
Mm-hmm.
in temperatures. But I mean, it just like, Halloween, if it was freezing cold or if it was like blaring, like, just blazing hot, it would be different.
Yeah.
And so I don't know. There's something about just the dark spookiness. Like orange is just. I'm usually not a big fan of orange,
Yeah.
but whenever it's used in Halloween, it's just completely different.
Yeah, I hate
Like,
Tennessee.
Oh.
That feels like a personal attack the way you said that.
Well, but yeah, I mean, it's fun. It's festive. It's one of the. It's probably the holiday that drives out more of just me being social than any other holiday, really.
Oh, really?
So yeah, I don't know. It's fun. There's just something about it, man.
Who knows, man? It's the Halloween spirit.
That's right.
There
I
you
love
go.
haunted stuff. I love spooky stuff. So.
Yeah. Feeling, what's your favorite part about Halloween?
I'd probably go with the weather as well. And
Wow.
honestly, trick-or-treating is the best. I went trick-or-treating until I was a junior in high school. And I went with like a big group of people. So we all went to the door and we're all juniors and we're like, trick-or-treat. And the kids behind us dressed up as like Ariel. It's
Aw.
like, yeah. So we're taking all the candy and every parent was like, aren't y'all a little old? It's like, you're never too old. We're all kids on the inside. And, you get so lazy. So you're wearing like a jersey. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm Mike Conley from the Grizzlies. It's like, that's all that I had.
You eventually just get to the point, knock on the door, say, can we have some candy,
Candy,
please?
please, yeah.
Please.
Free candy's always good.
Run into that one house that's giving away apples, and then just
I've never
toilet
run
paper.
into the house.
I've run into houses giving out healthy stuff.
I ran into a house, gave out tuna cans.
Tuna cans.
That's the worst.
That's a new one.
Yeah.
I think possibly the worst thing you'd ever run into is a house that gives away slices of bread.
Or pencils.
Or pencils. I was thinking about that, though, because imagine if you went to a house and they had just bought, like, loaves of sliced bread, and were just giving out sliced bread. How would you react if you got a piece of sliced bread on Halloween?
I like bread. I'd eat it.
Is it new bread?
Yeah, it's like they went and
Freshly
bought
baked
it.
bread?
Oh, I don't know. As freshly
That
baked
would
as
be
I could probably buy off the shelves of Walmart.
I like bread.
That would be
Yeah.
expensive. Like if you give it a slice, because I mean, like a dozen slices of bread, maybe for like loaf, or probably more. But
Yeah.
like that's a lot of
Yeah.
kids, and so how much does like a loaf of bread cost? Like
Who knows?
$4.
$3. Okay.
I've put a bad idea in y'all's head. Now y'all are going to go buy loaves of
Is it
bread and
white
give us
bread?
Halloween
Absolutely
candy.
Oh
Huh?
yeah, what kind of bread is it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because I don't like wheat.
No.
It has to be like white. Sourdough's also disgusting.
You don't like wheat bread?
I can deal with sourdough.
I can
You
I can
can?
deal with wheat, but I would rather not.
Oh, I love wheat bread. I love it so
It's too
much.
healthy.
Commie.
Wow. Fielding, what did I do to you to make you so mad at me?
Sorry.
Did I call you out or something?
No,
You
I
just
slept.
I can see Robert in the window behind us. He's sad. He made it back over here. It's so sad, but he gets to wait until the end of this time because he didn't make it back in time. Poor guy.
Have you ever been to a place that gives you like a full size like Hershey bar?
Yes.
Like, those are because like there was this one place because I used to go to my friend's neighborhood all the time, and they would like completely just deck out their yard. Like they would have like these animal cages, and one of like the kids would like dress up as like this animal and start growling
They
at us.
put their kid in a
Wow.
cage and didn't let
Like,
him
you know they make
trick-or-treat.
like stuffed
Well,
things
he was like he was like 14ish. Like I don't know. Like he was 13.
How
14.
big is this cage?
I don't know. Like it was funny though. I think he enjoyed it. That entire that's what the family was known for doing.
My
that.
goodness.
And then so it's like a little like haunted walk. And then they had like the daughter doing like jumping out. Like she was like acting like she was like this frozen I don't know like mannequin.
Yeah.
And then but then you reached the end of it, and then you could pick like a Hershey bar, a Twix, a Snickers, like a full
Nice.
size. And so it's completely worth it.
Nice.
So
Feeling you got a good Halloween story?
I did what he did, but it was we found the house that gave out the full-size candy bars, and then we went around to the rest of the neighborhood, and then we switched costumes with each other.
Oh, I get it.
So that they'd think that we were somebody else. So we'd all have different masks on.
Yeah.
And
oh man,
my Halloweens have been pretty tame. Other than when trick or treating as juniors, we smashed a pumpkin or two.
Oh jeez.
Being delinquents. And
I can't believe you guys.
I'm sorry.
Smashing.
But
pumpkins.
my family usually goes pretty big with the decoration.
I saw the band.
Yeah, the band.
Yeah.
Jeez. No, I don't have really any like crazy stories as far as like Halloween goes because I never got into it a whole lot. Although this past weekend when I went home, I guess it would have like a couple weekends ago when I went home, I was driving down my road, and the road that my house is on curves around a lot, so you don't really know what's coming up until you make the turn. So I made the turn, and then all of a sudden I see this massive, like 10-foot tall inflatable skeleton like in the dude's yard, like right next to their house, and it was about as tall as their house was. It went up, and I was driving by, and I just looked at it, and I almost crashed my car staring at the skeleton. I'd never seen an inflatable that big, and it was just looming over the entire street that the house was on.
Halloween decorations are slept on. I mean, that's like something that our dorm hall or a quad hallway
it's crazy, yeah.
on. Like, I mean, there's so much money just wasted on it. I mean, wasted, rightfully spent. I don't know.
Wasted, spent, it's
but
for
like,
each.
I still think like walking because I was like shocked when that first room to our right when you go in that side entrance. There's like a skeleton, but it's like hanging from the ceiling. Like they taped it. To the ceiling, and that's impressive.
You mentioned that you thought that they had the best decorations, and I still think that ours, and I don't think they are. I think they're in the middle.
They have like what is it? Here lies our hopes and dreams. Which
Yes.
is funny, and they have like I think they, I don't know.
I don't know. I'd be tempted to say the quad across the hall from us is up there too.
Yeah, I like the spider webs. Those are cool.
Yeah.
But I think doesn't the hanging skeleton one have? I don't know. I
They
think
have
the
a little
one
bit of
where
spider
they
webs.
like one just quad. They printed out. They typed in debt in like huge font.
Yeah, but that's a cop out.
It is.
I've
like,
stopped supporting
it's
snarky cop out.
It was good for like 30 seconds, but I mean, like we have music. Like, I think our advantage is the fact that we have music playing. And oh no.
Who did not silence their cell phone? Sir?
Oh, did you just
Unprofessional.
crack your screen?
Probably did.
Oh my God.
Unprofessional.
Jeez.
That was my laptop. Oh, because it's open. I left it open back
Oh
there because
my
I'm doing
goodness.
jazz on my computer.
Man.
My jazz class. I
Freshman.
apologize. I'm sorry.
Jeez.
That's
No, man. You still got your skeleton surviving in your...
No, it's a ghost.
Oh, yeah, your ghost. I
You weren't
forgot
here when
about
I
it.
talked about that, but I have a ghost that I bought from Walmart for $2, and I didn't have string, but I hung it with floss, like in between the ceiling tiles outside of our door.
Nice.
And there's been some memes made out of it
Yeah.
between the floor, playing like Thriller and all that.
You still thinking about getting that giant inflatable Santa to go in the hallway?
Yes.
Yeah?
Actually, yeah. Just put it through the ceiling tiles.
There you go. That'll
Yeah.
work.
Yeah. I had a bad experience with inflatables like a long time ago with Halloween.
Like
We had
like
a
the
big
inflatable
old-
people?
No,
Like-
like we had a big old Shrek that said like
Oh,
get
no.
out of my swamp or something. It was a
Yeah.
big Shrek and it had like scars or whatever. And
Jeez.
stitches. And it got what's it called? It got cut up by some delinquents. What's it called? Slashed.
Slashed.
Yeah, it got slashed by some
Oh, man.
kids.
Probably those same kids that went around smashing pumpkins that
yeah,
one year.
I know. Who does that?
Jeez.
Yeah. But
Did it collapse on you?
no, like I mean,
Just-
it disappeared. It
Aw.
got slashed, and we actually called the police because we were like really happy with this inflatable, and then we didn't have it anymore.
Oh, man. Sad times
Yeah.
at the Belk House.
Yep.
Jeez. But once again, we've filled up our time pretty easily talking. I like having 4 people. Brad, you should make a habit to come over here more often. We fly through these when we got the rest of these. And Robert's been standing outside the door for probably the past 5 minutes. I'm sure he's anxious to get back in here, so he'll get the chance after we send everybody to break and start our next song. But ASU-TV people, you've run out of time. Again, this is the end of your episode. And so we will see you in a couple days from now when you get the second part of the show. If you want to get it all in once, you got to go watch it on Red Wolf Radio. Or I guess not watch it on Red Wolf Radio.
Yeah.
Listen to it on Red Wolf Radio. You can go listen to it. And then after that, you can catch one of Brad's DJ sessions. I hear they're fantastic.
I would rather you watch Red Wolf Roundtable.
Oh, yeah, you can watch Red Wolf Roundtable on ASU-TV, which I'm sure you already have. It's a pretty good show.
Yeah.
Pretty nice. I've been wondering if I'm ever going to make my comeback on that show or not.
Hey, you're always welcome.
I don't know. I'm always behind the camera now doing stuff. But we'll see you when the next episode comes out. So stay strong, whatever you're doing this week, and keep up the good work.